They said don't let the fame go to your brain.
That's true. They've been telling me that.
But my influence is speeding like a bullet train.
Yeah, man, I'm changing the way people think.
Hit rewind is through time. I find a mind to twine and fall in line with my rhymes.
I don't really know. I don't know what that means. I just rhymed a bunch of words together.
I grow faster than an old oak rising up. I plant seeds deeper than a pong ball in my cup.
Please drink responsibly. Hey, happy Monday. And shout out to the people. Yeah. Keeping me humble, remembering my roots. This past week has been a wild ride. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. But hey, we all know that all must good things come to an end. But we all know that all good things must come to an end. You know what I do to be back in 6th grade, buying Mountain Dew Code Red and Doritos to take advantage of those Black Ops Double XP weekends? Keeps me up at night. Good things come to an end. And that's been haunting me more than anything else lately. Besides those chiropractors on TikTok. Have you seen those videos? I swear to God, one of those chiropractors is gonna catch a murder case like any day. There's that one video where he's fixing a woman's spine who has scoliosis. Dude, she is on the brink of just croaking. Ow! Oh. Oh. Ow. Jesus, Mother Mary. It's a trip, and it's not one I want to go on. But what are we talking about here? What are we really talking about? Oh yeah, I'm on the precipice of fame, and I do not want to fall off of that cliff. These days, fame is just moving so fast that people are on top of the world one day, and then the next day they're nothing more than an abusive boyfriend that tried to gain fame off of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. Did you see that? Did you see that story? This dude found friggin' shrimp tails in his box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then Cinnamon Toast Crunch was like, those aren't shrimp tails, that's just sugar, but like everyone knew they were shrimp tails. And it was like this little like fun, awkward back and forth where everyone's like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch dug themselves into a hole, what are they gonna do? But then all of a sudden, all these women started coming out and talking about how he's actually just this piece of trash, and he like manipulates and abuses women he's in a relationship with. And then he's also like this marketing guru guy that would definitely lie to be in the center of attention. And now we all hate the Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy, and I don't even want to talk about this story anymore. How hard is it to not be a piece of trash? Did you see that Nick Foster's having a child, and then he used his like pregnancy announcement video to still make a joke about trans people?
Everyone wants to know what the gender is, and the answer is inside this box. It's 2021, you bigots. Our baby will tell us what his gender is when—
That's a great legacy to leave behind for your human child. But hey, that's neither here nor there, you know? At the end of the day, if you look up Nick Foster's name on YouTube, my videos are the first 2 ones that pop up. And he's still at the same amount of subscribers he was when I talked to him a couple of weeks ago. So who's laughing now, man? I'm not even gonna put your name in the video, you dummy. But hopefully he gets another job so he can pay for that kid's child support, because content creation is not gonna pay the bills, dog. Okay, where's my water bottle? Let's talk about why I'm here. The overwhelming support I've received over the past couple of weeks is just unbelievable. I've never in my 21 long and suffering years on this earth seen such a nice and caring group of people who have come together to create a safe space for people on the internet. I have these Twitch streams every day where we have a cult hour where we talk about our lives and de-stress about the annoying and sad parts of life. We brag about our accomplishments, we ask questions to each other, and we push each other up so everyone can feel loved and cared for and identify as who they are without worrying about anyone judging them. And that's not me that decided to push that forward. It's the community that came through and made me feel like that was the right thing to do for the type of people that are coming into my streams. Is that not the coolest thing ever? We have a Discord where people are making friends, sharing art, and just like talking throughout the day. And my Instagram and Twitter is filled with people who are messaging me and just being like way too nice about what I do and how much they like it. And I can't thank you enough for that. I could have never predicted that my content would draw in like the best kind of people around the world. And I hope that as it grows, it continues to stay like that and never changes. If you come into my community and you're not pushing other people up, I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. But where does all this leave me at the end of the day? Well, I'm the happiest I've ever been, and I don't want that feeling to leave, so I'm gonna do my best to grow and keep this freaking community alive, huh? Luckily, we have a friend coming back to the channel today because I found this wonderful vlog by Garyvee. It's titled, My Best Advice to Anybody That Wants to Become an Influencer. It's part of his daily vlogs, I presume, because it has the title Daily V 466, which is very unique and interesting. And of course, if I'm gonna keep this community alive, I need to learn how to be an influencer, how to take advantage of what I have so we can keep growing and move this community to the top. Oh shoot, we got another friend joining the channel, coming back, an old friend. Da-da-da-da-da-da. My whiteboard's back. So let's take it back to the old days and just let's learn how to be an influencer. I was throwing a couple bucks from some friends to get these expo markers. So this video is technically sponsored by these people. I'm gonna put their names up because they were the reason I bought the expo markers.
I'm one of the most popular entrepreneurs in our current society, no question. Like, super proud of that accomplishment. I also...
Okay, I'm stopping the video already. I have a couple questions. Okay, first thing. The person with the camera is outside of a room. Like, there's a glass between Gary and the cameraman. Number two, he's mic'd up, so this is meant to be for the camera, but he's talking to someone else in the room. And why does he always talk like that? I'm one of the most popular entrepreneurs in our current society. You know, I'm gonna go to my favorite website, famousbirthdays.com, because they know who the most famous people are. And if I type in Garyvee, he is the 11,177th most popular person in the world. Also, this picture is pretty funny. But where's the entrepreneur? There's got to be one for entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs. Not top. He's not top 48. That's for sure. Okay, he said in our current society though. So I don't know. I think, is Garyvee very popular? Yeah. Is he a very popular entrepreneur? Sure. Would I say no questions asked? I'm asking a lot of questions. I feel like I just asked a lot of questions.
I'm one of the most popular entrepreneurs in our current society, no question.
I'm one of the most popular horchata influencers on Instagram, no question. Super proud of that accomplishment. It's true though, if you haven't seen my Instagram, what are you doing? No, seriously, what are you doing? I got horchata all day, baby. If there's anything I've learned from the first 6 seconds of this video, the first Vine, this could be a Vine. I feel like everyone says that about every short video on TikTok. It's like, yo, Vine vibes. Like, yeah, that's what Vine was. It was 6-second videos, so I guess you could say that. I guess it's Vine vibes. That 30-second video you shot, dude, that had at 30-second funny clips on Twitter vibes, bro. Cause it was 30 seconds? Yeah, dude. It was 30 seconds. First rule, Garyvee, it's a given. Confidence, baby. Garyvee rules. I need something to wipe this off with. All I have is this TikTok brand towel. I'm gonna green screen it. I can green screen it and put like what should I put on the towel? I'm gonna put is that bad? Oh god, it's not as thick as it used to be. Don't know how to spell succeed. So it is confidence, but on top of that, you have to say a little term I like to call. This is the thing people tend to forget when they watch videos like this, is you not only need to listen to Garyvee's advice on how to become an influencer, but you also need to listen to the things he says outside of the video, because this isn't part of the advice. I'm taking the advice from the man himself, you know, from his attitude. Let's just keep watching. I barely even started the gosh darn video.
I also find it intriguing that I'm probably the one that talks most about the shortcomings of entrepreneurship and how many fake entrepreneurs there are.
Why is he looking over at the camera like he's surprised that he's being recorded? You got a mic on your shirt, Gary. His whole brand is like, I'ma hype you up, bro. Which is not, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like he's almost a little insincere because of how blindly confident his claims are. He just like says words. He says words. That's what I'm trying to say. So right now my list is just based off of Garyvee's personality as an influencer, not his actual advice. Basically like Garyvee's unsaid rules to succeed. You see what I'm doing? My content is valuable. I'm not only learning from the best, but I'm extrapolating what he's doing and telling you more advice on top of his advice. You should be paying me. Patreon.com/nickisnotgreen, baby. Already over 100 patrons. Daily V. They call it a daily V for daily V-Bucks. Once I'm an influencer, I will be buying V-Bucks every day, baby.
Kickstarter works when your fucking ideas bomb.
What is that? What is that I see, Garyvee? Your microphone with a desk arm mount? Does someone already know what they're doing without having to listen to this guy, or is it just me? Also, 11 a.m. business meeting, Gary? Come on. I thought you were more of a 6 a.m. guy. It's a little embarrassing coming from you. Also, okay, I don't want to turn into one of those guys that pauses the video every 2 seconds, but who cares? This is a commentary video. I'm not on a freaking podcast. I can do whatever I want. But if you're gonna have a microphone in front of a desk, which I assume is for videos, and you're shooting a vlog at that same desk, why would you put a super bright window behind you? I'm no filmographer, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to shoot with the gosh dang light behind you. You're supposed to shoot with the light in front of you. God, I'm so smart.
Ideas bomb when you know how to write copy, when the pictures and videos are on point, when you get a whole bunch of people that build awareness for it, and it's, it's my man, everything's execution. What do I think about it? It works. For 1% of the people. First of all, let me give you a good piece of advice. I don't care if it's $1,000. Spend 25 to 50 cents on the dollar on whatever the fuck you're up to. If it works, then spend the other 50. I get emails that are heartbreaking. Fucking work my fucking face.
Come on, Gary, stop swearing. Seriously. You have these young kids who want to be entrepreneurs and you're gonna swear? Seriously? Set an example, man. Garyvee, more like, someone asked him about Kickstarter. He's like, what do I think about Kickstarter? It works when your idea is good. It's like, yeah, that's how everything works. Every industry you can say is successful if you're good at it. Gary? But then he goes on and he's like, you should spend 25 to 50% of all your income on whatever you're working towards and save the other 50%. Oh, wait, you need to spend that money on actual things in your life because that's how business works, I gotta pay the bills.
I get emails that are heartbreaking. Fucking worked my fucking face off for 13 years, sold my donut shop, had 130,000, started an app.
I got an email from Donnie Donut. I'm working my face off, 20 years. Had to sell the donut shop. I changed my name to Donnie Donut. What am I supposed to do? Now I'm a pizza delivery driver at Domino's, and my license says Donnie Donut on it.
Fucking tried to be an influencer, and I'm ass out. In 7 months, I fucking assed out everything I worked for, Be smart. Just keep making.
Oh, be smart. Thanks, Gary.
You can get caught up in I'm gonna invest money. It sounds good until it's gone.
Thank you so much.
Don't knock on the table like you just did something, Gary. You didn't say anything. All you said was don't spend all your money too fast. I'm no entrepreneur, okay? I'll say it. Write that down. Take a freeze frame of me and put it on a thing. Here, hold on. Here we go. I'm no entrepreneur, okay? But I have to say, there are deeper reasons to why entrepreneurship doesn't work for people, right? People are working other jobs because entrepreneurship can't just be your only job if you're trying to start a business and you're not making any money. People have families, they have student loan debt, they have rent to pay. Most people do not have excess income. So to tell them that just don't waste your money, I'm ass out after 7 months. Baby Gary, we're living in capitalism, baby. We don't have the choice to not spend that money. You did not help that man out at all. Be smart. That's all. That's the one vocal advice that he gave. Basically, have good ideas and be smart. Thanks, Gary. And then he knocks the table. Thanks, man. Hey, that'll be $5,000 for that press release.
People are getting seduced by things.
Yeah, I'm being seduced by the grind, baby.
We had been on Vendor Central, which is very hard to get noticed.
Yep.
Because Amazon controls it. So they're just buying directly from you. And
Dude, stop saying I don't like that. You can listen to someone without. I know I'm getting nitpicky. Isn't that like a bad thing to say now? Am I gonna get canceled? I can tell by the way that word sounds that there's some kind of racist origin. So here, I'm sorry for what I said. I'm not gonna say it again. You can listen to someone without having to say every 2 seconds. He's talking. Just sit there and look at him and nod. You can nod.
To me, it's Amazon and Facebook more so than Google and Apple from an innovation standpoint.
Dude, what is going on? New business call, 2 p.m. Business call check. Is it weird that he's not on a video call? I just realized that at the beginning, there's no one sitting across from him. It's just his little phone thing, and he's just sitting there in the room. This is how I take calls when I'm on a call in the room. I'm just like, yeah, I'll get a pepperoni, jalapeno, pineapple.
And I think that only being a speaker, only being an author, only being a pundit is pontificating and not doing.
Pontificating.
Pontificate.
Express one's opinion in a way considered annoyingly pompous and dogmatic. Doesn't sound like anyone I know.
And I love to pontificate.
Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind.
You have to understand, I'm a purebred entrepreneur for real. Like, documented. Lemonade stands, baseball cards, DNF student. Long before this entrepreneurship thing was cool, like, I was on it.
Garyvee is the hipster of entrepreneurship. He did entrepreneurship before it was cool. People starting businesses was not a thing. People used to look down on business people. Ever heard of Bill Gates? Yeah, that guy was a freaking nerd. They were like CEO of Microsoft, more like CEO of having a Microsoft PP. But Garyvee came to the scene, and everyone said, hey. Hipster check.
I was told that I lost from the get by every adult outside of my parents. So imagine how easy it is for me to deal with adversity and negativity and trolling and setbacks and pressure.
Dog, chill out, homie. Maybe I don't know Garyvee's backstory. Maybe he was like kicked into the dirt and he went through it, but whatever.
It's the fucking dirt that I come from. VaynerMedia is now.
Bro, that look he gave the camera, he was about to have his Joker moment. Garyvee, more like I can't come up with a freaking Garyvee more like joke. Who's this guy who sits in the back with his shoes up on the table? What is his job? Is his job to stand there and look at his phone with his cool shoes? He has cool shoes. Gary left the office for a few dinner/drink meetings we couldn't film, then came back for a late night jam session with Team Garyvee. Wait, we're doing a jam session?
First of all, thank you so much for being here. Like 9:53 p.m.
Gary, you gotta fire the cameraman. He puts the light behind you, exposure's way too high, color correction's all off.
Because I think that they're bullshit. Yeah.
They're bullshit because they're no different than what you were just saying.
Gary, don't put yourself in front of a window on your Ask Garyvee show. It's starting to piss me off. More like Ask Garyvee. I mean, that was pretty bad.
We're incredibly trained and incredibly good at making simple shit complicated, which then fucks us at scale.
Dude, he just says stuff. Is it bad? Does he not just say stuff? He just says words. Bro, this guy kind of copied Garyvee's outfit on the left, bro. He's kind of repping his style. That's not very hipster of you, bro. Garyvee wore whatever these shirts are called in distressed jeans before it was cool.
Been weaker in the last 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that,
right?
Yeah, that's now that we're...
Garyvee, what are you doing?
I also think that we are remarkably not creative. For example, how the fuck in that world are we not doing a Throwback Thursday episode and then there's inefficiencies? There's procedural inefficiencies, and then I think that there are unbelievable, like I don't even want to tell you how I judge your creativity because it's the perceived box you've created for yourself. I think, what?
Oh man, I listen to him talk for like a minute and then I sit there and I'm like, what? Okay, so what did he just say? Oh, he said you need to be more creative? Okay, why did it take him 3 minutes to get to that point? Oh, he's Garyvee. Yeah. Also, the way he talks to everyone, I was like, if I worked for him, I'd always be stressed out, bro. You'd have to take me to that chiropractor guy who cracks the lady's back and almost kills her. So we finished the 8-minute video that's called My Best Advice to Anybody That Wants to Be an Influencer. And we're left off with... So yeah, I don't really know where that leaves us because I didn't learn anything. What I've learned is that you gotta take advantage of the platform you have. Garyvee took advantage of his big platform and he knows his audience, and so the way he talks engages his audience and gets them excited about what he's saying. I am not his audience because I just am annoyed when I hear him talk, but I know what my audience wants, and my audience wants epic tweets and pictures of me in swag outfits drinking horchata. So if you guys like that, and I know you do, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, nickisnotgreen. The Patreon just kicked off on Friday, and we already got over 100 freaking patrons. The first podcast episode is up on there, the extended cut from the Jeremy Fragrance video with Danny. Free stickers shipping out in April. So if you have the means to do so, you should join the Patreon. If not, most of my content's free. It's really just a way to support me and what I do. So if you're able to do it, do it. If you're not, totally don't care. Twitch.tv/nickisnotgreen every single night. A ton of us hanging out every night. Join the call tower tonight. Listen to us spill our hearts and push each other up and have a great time. Links to everything are down below. This week's Gamer of the Week is Tanya. If you want to be the next Gamer of the Week, you know what you got to do. Just comment on the video. Thank you for 70,000 subscribers, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you to all the patrons this month for being so generous and helping support me as a creator. This is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. The tier 3 patrons for this month are Brittany Girondo, Luca Leon, Alexander Chambers, Schlept Boy, Elise, Rancid, Ali Trash, Arisa DeFazio, Hunter Bell, Martina Peter, Gila Cat, Screaming Skeletons, Syntac, Faye Unicon, Blue O, Veronica Untavero, Renee Cornell, Maddie Duncan, Mallory Markwart, King Aries, Nicholas Robleski, Brianna Castano, Megan, Cool Corpses, Mark, Alex Kraft, Troy Nordquist, Emery Harry, Nikayla, Connor McDowell, Vera, Aisha Kamara, Rip Rosie, Laurel, Daddy D, Doomcatty, Procrastinator, Jai Manning, Casey John Simpson, Essence Green, Owen Harry, Tiniest Beans, Jocelyn, Riley, Alana B, Dakota Maker, Yee Doggy, Glenn Van Pestel, Nate Page, Aaron Hust, Bailey Paletta, Emily Meehan, Tyler, Catch My Axe, Chris Hammerberg, Gabby Marie, Smelly Man, Charles Plass, Alt Velma, Lydia Rose, Robin Graves, Will Lynch, Angel Ruiz, Laura Lane, Human Porridge, Olivia Grace, CL, Deserves, and Lint. And thanks again to the tier 1 and 2 patrons. I really appreciate all the support for everything you guys have done.
Really bad. I convince myself I've had it easy. I've been pleased, I've just been